home next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Raiders offense heading out with their new man under center for 2023, the former Patriot, former 49er, Jimmy Garoppolo.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. One rushing touchdown, yes, but look at the rushing yards. He was up near 200.
The one phrase I'd use to describe that performance, he carved up that defense.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The former third-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Looking to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's Jones. A solid stiff arm. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Bears take over. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
Fields on 3rd down. That's complete right side to Kmet. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they got to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
16 more on that one and another first down. To throw is Garoppolo. It gets it right back to Mayer. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. 3rd and 4. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Garoppolo looks to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us we got 3rd and 5 last week. Have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they like some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that point.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Now a 1st down throw, Fields over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Fields on first down.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. This should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Justin Fields.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon.
Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they...
Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg.
Over the middle, and Mayer hauls it in.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
Here we go. First down, Las Vegas.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Holding offense.
So they say we'll let that completed pass stand, and we'll bring up 3rd down instead as they decline it.
So they're comfortable with the yardage. The big thing to them is what you pointed out, getting it to 3rd down and making the play there.
And we'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Raiders.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They run with a former Panther. It's Deontay Foreman.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Here's Fields. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. Now here's Trenton Gill on to punt. Abdullah to return.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of the route too.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting it with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get to him again. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Jones on the return. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Chicago offense set to get started. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and these are what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And they run past midfield just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Back to throw, Fields. And this is taken in by Garrett.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play to shred the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and you can next on field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
At their own 25-yard line.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
Velus Jones now from his end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Bears.
Talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talk about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Santos able to tackle on the extra point. These guys will take a 10-point lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle.
We'll get this to about the 38. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 42.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
That is incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Play action. Garoppolo.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Garoppolo again. And it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. To return, this is Eddie Jackson.
And the Bears are going to take over once again at the 37-yard line. Well, the field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
On 1st down, Fields.
They'll roll him out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
To the air again, Fields. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. Touchdown, Chicago! Darnell Mooney, 34 yards. And the Bears are able to extend their lead.
Santos with the extra point, and that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get two more possessions.
Second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
On second down, here's Garoppolo.
It gets it right back to Mayer.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that make it.
Back now at Soldier Field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Garoppolo on first down.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch there.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'll try and power it home here with a fullback Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it's Fields off the bootleg.
Steps away. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Rolling to his left. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up
action. Fields out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Fields. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Again, it's Foreman. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Deontay Foreman, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
2nd and 6.
Garoppolo now. His throw incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown! DJ Moore from 19 yards away. And the Bears are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Santos with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown. Here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On play action, now Garoppolo.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Trying to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and the Bears are going to take over here